My next patron question is from Lance, who wants to know about the status of a specific British actor. Is Jeremy Irons an underrated actor? By this I mean, unlike Tom Hanks or Brad Pitt as examples, many people probably don't know his films unless they are really into him. He's a great actor nonetheless, but really I'm unsure if his status is well-known, moderately known, or he's just an actor. I think Jeremy Irons is an actor who is well-known, and that if you showed people a picture of him or played an audio clip from one of his performances, they would recognize him. No, he's never risen to the status of being a big star, but he seems content doing theater and playing supporting roles in both major blockbusters and smaller and mid-sized films. For most people of my age and younger, Jeremy Irons is often associated with doing the voice of Scar in The Lion King. Scar is usually cited as one of the best Disney villains, so that's not a bad legacy to have. He definitely brought the needed menace to the role as he plots his plan to kill off his brother and manipulate Simba to think he was the one responsible. That is one bad kitty, and I personally rank Scar as the best Disney villain for the lengths he goes to fulfill his evil plot. He has turned in performances in other blockbusters too, including as Alfred Pennyworth in Batman vs. Superman and Justice League, and the villain Simon Gruber in Die Hard with a Vengeance. He has done very well in his share of dramatic roles too. I recently watched The French Lieutenant's Woman, in which he plays one of the leads. More people seem to remember Meryl Streep, and she did receive most of the awards attention for it, but Jeremy Irons does a great job too. He also turned in strong performances in The Mission and The Merchant of Venice. Irons did win an Academy Award for Best Actor for his performance in Reversal of Fortune, which is a film I don't see brought up in conversation often. It's a good movie though, and you don't see much objection against him winning the Oscar for that performance. I do know his performance in David Cronenberg's Dead Ringers is highly regarded, and a lot of people actually view his Oscar for Reversal of Fortune as a makeup award for not being nominated for that movie. However, I've not seen the film, so I cannot offer an opinion on the matter. I also know watchers of bad movies like to bring up his incredibly over-the-top role in Dungeons & Dragons. And yes, he's silly and ridiculous in Dungeons & Dragons, but he's also having so much fun. Most of that film tends to be a fairly generic, low-grade fantasy adventure with wooden dialogue and underwhelming special effects. However, when Jeremy Irons shows up to mug for the camera, it takes on a new life. I think almost every bad movie has that one actor who reads the script and sees themselves in full costume and makeup and know exactly the right note to play their character. Jeremy Irons is that actor in Dungeons & Dragons. He's playing a villain named Profion who tries to summon dragons to do his evil bidding, and he clearly relishes the chance to chew every last bit of scenery. I think Jeremy Irons is one of those actors who, when he shows up in something, most people go, "Oh hey, it's Jeremy Irons." He's a reassuring presence, even in bad movies, and I do think he's been smart in his career choices. He often works with respected directors of high-class dramas, but is also happy to work with directors known for genre fare, as well as younger up-and-comers. From my perspective, he does not seem to look down on his projects, and that's a good attitude to have. So to go back to Lance's question, and whether Irons is well-known, moderately known, or he's just an actor, I would say he's well-known to the public, as he does leave a memorable impression, especially of playing cunning villains and well-spoken gentlemen with an occasional sly response. Let me know in the comments what you think of Jeremy Irons' body of work and what your favorite performance of his is. Thank you for your question, Lance.